Good morning everybody, my name's Gwen Robinson and I've just been asked to create some content around what I do and my kind of background and history. So I started out life in social work, and I think ever since I was a child I have this burning question about how you heal a broken spirit. And it seemed to me that I looked around in my world and nobody was happy. There was essentially something wrong with everybody. And so I set out to kind of answer this question. And this question took me into bodywork psychotherapy, it took me into somatic psychotherapy, took me into shamanism, it took me into travelling all over the world, exploring Indigenous cultures and the beliefs within those Indigenous cultures, looking at different religions and belief systems and trying to understand and dismantle what it was that caused this break in the human spirit. And I think fundamentally what that's about is a break of trust. So in most of our families of origin, and it's nobody's fault, but in most of our families of origin, we had to adapt in order to survive. So it meant that when we were our true authentic selves and we didn't fit in with the family system, we were punished for that. And so essentially that was a betrayal, it was a break of trust, and it led to us then having to adapt to survive, to wear masks that meant we weren't being our authentic selves. And so we have this adapted behaviour which isn't our true expression, and it's painful to us. But most of us have numbed ourselves out to that experience, and we don't know how to be our authentic selves. So for the last 15 years, I've been doing table work where I invite somebody to get on the table and we go inside the body system and we intuit together and we do whatever it takes to work with whatever is ailing them. And so usually that looks like them lying down on the table, relaxing, seeing if they can bring their energetic self, for want of a better word, or spirit, into their body, and just initially just relax and get on the table, and if necessary allow whatever anxiety is there to express itself. And then I often use a rattle to go through the system, because a rattle is very sensitive from the shamanic tradition and it will stick in a certain area of the body. And then I know that whatever is ripe in consciousness to be explored on any given day is in that area of the body. So then I invite the participant or the client to go into that area of the body and just to see, feel, hear or sense what is going on there. And so invariably a client will find it could be anything from a hidden inner child that's still in grief over a traumatic experience that they had as a child that they were never shown love and compassion for. And that part of us is almost frozen in time, recorded in the body system, and is looking to be held and loved and understood. And so when a client can do that, then huge healing takes place. And we might need to go inside many times and explore many different fragmented, hurt parts of ourselves in order to start understanding that essentially the journey is about parenting ourselves and about holding ourselves in love and compassion in ways that we were never held in love and compassion as children. Again, nobody's fault, but that's the experience that we had, and that's the experience that needs to be healed if we're going to be able to come into a state of self-understanding, self-acknowledgement and self-love. So I'm just trying to feel if there's anything else that I want to say at this point. I think that was essentially what I was asked to do, just to describe the work that I do and just give you a flavour of what that looks like. So I'm just going to invite you to comment down below and to ask any specific questions if I haven't been clear enough, and I will attempt to answer them. So thank you for your time, and I look forward to hearing from you. All right, bye for now.